Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all of you. Welcome to Delhi Tech Community Copilot Day Bootcamp. I am Dr. Anhilasha Vyas. I am delivering a session on enhancing productivity with M365 Copilot, Insights and Analytics. Before starting the session, let me give you a brief about myself. I am working with CloudDat as a business unit head for cloud security and business intelligence. I'm a Microsoft certified trainer from 2021. I have completed a couple of certifications to understand security stack, which Microsoft is providing. Also, I am certified AWS Cloud Solution Architect. I'm member of many Azure communities where I'm sharing my knowledge and also learning from other community members. I'm also running my own user group, Azure User Group Vadodara. I'm co-convener of Geisha Women in Tech Wing and also executive council member with Women in Big Data India chapter and also member of other communities like CSA Bangalore chapter, B-Sides and BBWIC, many more. Let's start a discussion on a very new and different way of working and increasing the productivity in our day-to-day work. So we all know that the world is changing. Industries are zooming into the future at rap speed. We can't control that speed also. Every second, every minute, there is a change which is driving innovation and which is driving creativity amongst the people. The drivers powering economic growth are shifting the gears, and technology is on the brink of a revolutionary leap forward. So we all know that world is changing. And if I would like to share a few more pointers with you, this is a report which or I would like to share with you, Work Trained Index, and the research and data on the trains, and this is reshaping the work of world. So AI at work is here, and now comes the hard part where employees want AI, leaders are looking for a path forward to manage that. This is based on the annual report, which is published on May 8, 2024. And this survey involved 31,000 people, 31 countries, and trillions of productivity signals. I will be sharing the link of this report at the end of the presentation so that you can go through with that and you can take out important pointers from that. So this survey mentioned that 3 out of 4 people use AI at work. Now that is amazing. And this uses is nearly doubled in the last 6 months. 75% of people are already using AI at work, and 46% of them started using AI less than 6 months ago. And the question which asked in the survey are, how often do you use Gen AI for your work? That is the first question. And the second question is, how long have you been using Gen AI at work? So this data is amazing and this motivates other to work. Let's go and deep dive the other things as well. So the power user payoff AI at work. Now this data which you are seeing on the slide is based on 3 survey questions. Sorry, 2 survey questions. The first question is, when using artificial intelligence at work, how frequently do you do each of the following? And we would like to know you to reflect on how you feel about using AI in your work and to what extent do you agree or disagree with these statements. Now, if you see these things in this, these are the questions which were asked, and based on that, the data is created. So novice, explorers, power user, skeptics, all the data which you are seeing on the slide, you see that the majorly it is coming that for research, for trying new prompts, AI is used for people are regularly experimenting in different ways of using AI. And they are also using AI before starting a task. They are just checking that could AI help them with this. And also we see from this particular slide is that AI is also impacting the experience at the work of the employees. So it helped them in creating more creative content. It helped them to be more productive. Now, this is the theme of the today's session. I will take you through the productivity measures in the upcoming slide, and I have included couple of videos which Microsoft has given to learn the power of Copilot and how Copilot is helping us in increasing the productivity. So it helps employees enjoy their work more, and also they are now focusing more on fulfilling the work with a better innovative and creative approaches. And also technologies like Copilot helping the people to focus on the most important work instead of focusing more on the repetitive task like summarizing the thing, creation of the contents, creating the charts and all those things. So that is making the employees more motivated and improving the work-life balance as well. So the new way of working is Copilot for M365. So Copilot and Copilot for M365 is, we can say, is our AI companion. And Copilot is, I can say that not just a better way of doing the same thing, but it's an entirely new way of working. You will understand that how this is a new way of working when you will see the demos, which I have included in my slides. It all starts with a prompt, which we start from our side. So Copilot, we can say, is the power of AI and large language models that provide responses based on the information generally available on the web. If we talk about the web, the information available on the web that the LLM grounds responses in. And grounding is what? Grounding is helps the LLM contextualize your prompt, pulling from web or Microsoft Graph data. So you will get actionable, relevant response in Copilot. When we talk about LLMs, so LLMs are known as large language models. These are the foundational intelligence underlying Copilot that generates responses based on your prompts. If we talk about Copilot for M365, it includes all the values of Copilot plus access to your work content and context so that you receive the most relevant information and all within the flow of work with security you can trust on. Now for Microsoft Graph, so Microsoft Graph is all your work information like documents, emails, your team meetings, transcripts, and many more things which you can do. And Copilot for M365 grounds responses in your graph so that you can retrieve information which is more relevant to you. We have app integration like Copilot for M365 is integrated into apps which we use every day and that help us to supercharge our productivity and creativity all within our workflow. And also it is also giving us the enterprise grade data protection. So Copilot for M365 inherits the main features or the foundation for security, compliance and privacy rules you have already set in place with M365. So Copilot won't use your data to train models. And that is important to note. Customization, build and run your own Copilots across websites and other channels to serve employees and customers. So extend Copilots or create your own Microsoft Copilot Studio. Now, I hope that with this slide, you all are very, very excited to learn more about Copilot for M365, that with all these features, how this is going to improve your productivity. Let's deep dive into more about Copilot, and I would like to play a video which will introduce the power of Copilot. I hope this excites you a lot. Now, let's have a more understanding of what is Copilot for M365. The Copilot for M365 system represents a new work of paradigm. This fosters the collaboration between AI and employees. Also, this aims to transform work in digital age, and that's all is powered by LLMs, and also they utilize Microsoft Graph data. And all these things offers a very seamless integration with M365 suite. With all this, we can 100% trust the data security because it offers real-time access to Microsoft Graphs for generating responses ingrained in the business content. And also it helps us in navigating the and delivering the precise, contextually aware response aligned with ongoing work. And all these rest on Microsoft comprehensive security, compliance, and privacy approach. Let's understand from the Microsoft video what is Copilot for Microsoft 365.
Microsoft 365 Copilot is powered by what we call the Copilot system, a sophisticated processing and orchestration engine. It harnesses the power of three foundational technologies: the Microsoft 365 apps, that's Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, Teams, and more. The Microsoft Graph, that's all your content and context, your emails, files, meetings, chats, and calendar. And a large language model, or LLM, a creative engine capable of parsing and producing human-readable text, all accessible through natural language. It starts with a prompt from you in an app. Copilot pre-processes the prompt through an approach called grounding. Put simply, grounding improves the quality of the prompt, so you get answers that are relevant and actionable. One of the most important parts of grounding is making a call to the Microsoft Graph to retrieve your business content and context. Copilot combines this user data from the graph with other inputs to improve the prompt. It then sends that modified prompt to the LLM. You may be familiar with what an LLM can do based on your experience with ChatGPT or Bing Chat. Copilot takes the response from the LLM and post-processes it. This post-processing includes additional grounding calls to the graph, responsible AI checks, security, compliance, and privacy reviews, and command generation. Finally, Copilot sends a response to the user and commands back to the apps. Copilot iteratively processes and orchestrates these sophisticated services to produce a result that feels like magic. Microsoft 365.
Now, I hope that you all are excited to work on the Copilot and see that how Copilot is in action with Word, Teams, Outlook, PowerPoint, many more applications. So how you can be ready for M365. So for that, I have added some pointers. I think that will be helpful for you. So to be eligible, enterprise customers must have a license for M365, E3, E5, F1, F3, or Office 365, even E3 or E5. And also business customers must be licensed for M365 Business Basic, Business Standard, or Business Premium to be eligible. And education customers must be a license for M365 A3 or M365 A5 for faculty. And also they can contact their Microsoft sales representative if they want to purchase and if they want to go ahead after seeing this presentation. So now it's time to understand that what kind of things we can do with Copilot for M365. The first, it understands the context and user needs. So excels in understanding user needs, and this happen by analyzing content, gaining personal insights, and real-time monitoring. Also, this transform how you work. Now, you want to create a presentation from the given document. Instead of creating your slide, you can completely rely on Copilot for creating your presentation from the start. Even if you want to summarize your entire presentation, you can ask Copilot to do that. If you are in a Teams meeting, you want to have a recap of the meeting or you want to see the action items from that meeting, it's very, very easy to talk with Copilot. Copilot will do the work with you. Now, how that is happening? Because it happens through the powerful search, natural phrasing like LLMs, and refined recommendations. It also offers the key capabilities for optimizing the work efficiency through the enhanced engagement, streamlined communication, and robust support for writing, presentations, data analysis, security, and user control. So, Copilot for M365 is for saving time and focus on things that matter the most with AI in M365 for business. Now, let's explore the possibility with Copilot for M365. So we can do a very important task, as I was discussing, with various applications which help us in focusing the work which we should be doing instead of doing the repetitive task. So Copilot for M365 transforms your entire experience by enhancing Outlook, PowerPoint, Excel, Word, and Teams with intelligent features and innovation. Now, what you will understand is compose and summarize documents in Copilot in Word, summarize and draft emails with Copilot in Outlook, design captivating presentations with Copilot in PowerPoint, and analyze and transform data with Copilot in Excel, and also elevate the productivity with Copilot in Teams. Let's understand one by one all the capabilities. So how we can compose and summarize documents with Copilot in Word. We can edit the prompt first. We can display the prompt, which we can edit later on. Let me take the screen pointer. So the first step is we can edit the prompt, display the prompt, which you can edit. We can start with the current draft and we can identify which draft is being displayed. If we want, we can keep it. We can regenerate that. We can discard this because that's not what you were expecting. Then you can also prompt for change request. You can give the prompts for updating the current draft. So we have seen that how we can create a new document with the help of Copilot and how we can work on that. So we can also do the chat with Copilot in the Word as well, where we can engage directly with the Copilot chat pane and we can use the conversational interface, this interface, which is given over here in the slide, for generating document summaries. If you have a big document and it's difficult for you to read, you can summarize that. You can adjust the formatting. Also, you can get the content related answers as well, whatever questions you have from the entire document. And that is Copilot is accessible from the ribbon home tab, and this allows the interactive discussions. We can also explore the chat commands for both existing and external content. Now we can link the files in Copilot as well. So this helps us in seamlessly linking documents into Copilot prompts for content creation. Also, this ensure files are in OneDrive and in the Word format. So that is the condition that we have to have files in the OneDrive. So let me show you a few things related to Copilot in Word. Let me play this video for you all. Then I will play a demo how we can, for this particular thing, how we can create a new document with the help of Word. Let me play this video for you all.
I need to brainstorm some taglines for our company, so I'm going to ask Copilot for some ideas. Focused on inclusive design. And see what we get. Nice. Good start. Okay, let's try something a little more specific. This time, I'm going to reference our company overview right in Copilot. And go. Now I can pick a favorite and get even more ideas. Just highlight, rewrite, and Copilot gives me options. Nice. Not today, writer's block.
Yeah. Let's summarize and draft emails with Copilot in Outlook. So Copilot in Outlook help us in summarizing email threads, simplifying the email management in Outlook with the thread summarize feature. So if you have a long running thread, you can get a summary of the entire thread, and that will help you in taking a proper action. It also provides the concise bullet points or complete summary for all the selected email threads. And this include link to specific response as well. So when you get the thread summary, you can also see that this summary is coming from which particular conversation. You can also draft emails with Copilot in Outlook. So Copilot in Outlook introduces a draft email feature for faster email composition. We can utilize the power of natural language processing to provide context-based suggestions. And Copilot in Outlook supports drafting emails from scratch, and this using the user provided information. If you want to do a follow-up email, if you have any escalation to send, or if you want to write a good morning email to your boss, everything your Copilot can manage. And this also give you a facility to refine the draft which is generated, and you can adjust the tone and the length of the given draft as well. And for this, you have to you must have a new Outlook for Windows. Now watch Copilot in Outlook. Let me play this video for you all.
Next generation AI and Power Platform is changing how you develop low-code applications. Now with Power Platform, you can use natural language to bring ideas to life in a new design experience. With Copilot and Power Apps, describe your app in a few simple words, and next
Let me play from start. I think some disturbance.
generation AI and Power Platform is changing how you develop low-code applications. Now with Power Platform, you can use natural language to bring ideas to life in a new design experience. With Copilot and Power Apps, describe your app in a few simple words, and next generation AI will create your app and help you refine and update it. With Copilot and Power Automate, building flows to automate your world has never been easier. You can start by describing your process in a few simple sentences, and Power Automate will build your flow. With Copilot and Power Virtual Agents, building a complex chatbot to answer and manage internal and external conversations has never been simpler. And with the AI Builder, you have access to the Azure OpenAI model in a low-code experience to configure and embed next-generation AI to generate, summarize, classify, translate text, and more in your apps and flows in a few clicks. The future of low-code starts today. Imagine it, describe it, Power Platform builds it. Next generation AI and Power Platform.
Let's quickly draft an email with Microsoft.
Let's see with this video that how we can draft an email. The pointers which we discussed. Let me play.
Let's quickly draft an email with Microsoft Copilot in Outlook. With the mail open, select Copilot, Draft with Copilot. Maybe we want to start a conversation with relatives about a get-together. Write an email to start planning a family reunion. Choose a tone or length. Then we'll generate. And go. Ah, there it is. A first pass from Copilot. Want to see a different result? Just regenerate, and Copilot will come up with something new. Or tell Copilot what to change in the prompt box. Please make it sound more fun and casual. And send it off. When you're happy with the result, select Keep It. Add some final edits to really make it yours. And this email's ready to send.
So you have seen that how it's easy to create your emails with the help of and with the power of Copilot. Now see the another exciting thing which Copilot can do for us when we can design the creative presentations with the help of Copilot in PowerPoint. So again, we have a same chat box and we can write our pointers. We can create a presentation. Let me take the pen again. We can create a presentation. We can create a presentation even from a file. We can also add any slide based on the information we want to add. So first we have to again open a Copilot from the pen, and from that we can choose to create a presentation. And in that we can use these three options which are given. We can also transform a written document into the presentation. How we can do that? We can say that create a presentation from the file, and we can add a file link in creation. And the file should be in the OneDrive if you want to use it. You can then redesign it with the help of Designer, which is available. This will help you effortlessly converting the Word document into structured PowerPoint presentation. This will also enhance your written content by giving it a compelling visual representation. We can also adjust the layouts and reformat the tags and also the animations in whatever way we want. Now watch the Copilot in PowerPoint.
Let's say you're getting ready for your customer pitch meeting. Everyone has had a moment when they wish they could turn their proposal into a customer-ready presentation without having to start from scratch. Now you can. Using just your own words, Copilot can translate Word into PowerPoint. You can also translate PowerPoint into Word. Now you have a professional-looking presentation that you can hone and polish. Let's say you want to add a slide. Give Copilot some quick instructions. There it goes, ready for you to review. So this slide is too wordy. Let's ask Copilot to make it more visual. Give it a few seconds. And check this out. Copilot can even animate the slide. It gives it a professional design treatment in a single click. But it doesn't stop there. Copilot even generates speaker notes for all your slides. It's not only a time saver, it's helping you be a better presenter.
Now watch Copilot creating a PowerPoint presentation step by step.
Okay, brand new PowerPoint here. Let's see how quickly I can turn my design report into a compelling presentation. Copilot open. Let's go down to the prompt guide. Here we go. Create from a file. Copilot suggesting recent ones, and yep, there's the one I want. Click send, and let's see what we get. Okay, this looks like a pretty great start. I'm going to go in and do some refining, but oh, I've got an idea. Let's try Copilot one more time here. Please make the titles on all slides green. Okay, that was cool. This might get done faster than I thought. That's what Copilot can do for you.
So after watching this, try working with Copilot and create your own presentations in a very, very innovative way and in a very, very less time so that you can more focus on the content which you need to present instead of creating your slides. Now, let's see the power of Copilot with Excel. So we can analyze the data with Copilot. We can transform complex data sets into the comprehensible insights. Also, we can create a coherent narrative from the identified patterns for meaningful understanding. And this Copilot in Excel enables intuitive control of data visualization, management in the Excel. It gives us the cleans, organize, and enhance data through the stylistic and structural modification. It helps us in applying styles, fonts, colors, pivot table, graphs effortlessly with the very less assistance. Copilot in Excel works on your commands to create new columns, define conditions, formulas for comprehensive view. Let's see Copilot in Excel in action.
Copilot in Excel helps you make sense of all your data. Say you need to analyze this quarter's sales results. You start by asking Copilot to analyze the data and give you 3 key trends. Within seconds, you've got what you need. But you want to drill in. You ask Copilot a follow-up question about one of the trends. Copilot creates a new sheet, giving you a sandbox to play in and helping you better understand what's happening. You ask Copilot to visualize what contributed to the decline in sales growth this period. Copilot adds a little color to make the problem jump off the page. Now you want to dig deeper and ask a follow-up question with a what-if scenario. Copilot not only answers your question, it creates a simple model and even asks if you want to learn more about what it did with a step-by-step breakdown. Finally, you can ask it to create a graph of your projected model. Copilot in Excel turned a sea of data into clear insights and actions.
This is amazing. Now, next point is that we can also elevate the productivity with Copilot in Teams. First, it elevates your chat experience. It harnesses the meeting insights and also it helps us in wrapping up the meeting. So first, elevate your chat experience. It captures and shares key points, action items, outcomes in the chat threads, meetings. Also, it enables us in quickly review the main points, action items, and also the decisions without scrolling through the lengthy threads. We all know that which happens in the meeting. And this also allows you to request chat summaries over specified time periods. Also, with the help of this, we can harness the meeting insights by identifying alignment or disagreements in the real time. We also furnishes summaries for latecomers, enabling the swift catch-ups. Also offers on-demand insights based on the meeting transcript which created during or after the meeting. Also, this generates meeting notes, and that's really going to be amazing for everyone. When after the meeting completes, you immediately get the meeting notes. Your job is very easy to work on. And also it will give us the list of the action items and also very important part, which most of the time people, leaders, managers need is follow-up questions after the meeting. So that also Teams, Copilot in Teams give us. And also it summarizes the key discussions and identifies next actionable step and also addresses any open topic and resolves the outstanding issues from the agenda for a seamless transition for the next activities. Now let's see Teams in the action.
Copilot in Teams makes every meeting a productive one. Here, you're in a meeting with your team. You can ask Copilot to summarize what's happened so far. Copilot summarizes who said what and what points were made, capturing the spirit of the discussion. And as the meeting progresses, you can check in on where people stand. You can even ask Copilot what questions are unresolved. It is just amazing to see this happen in real time during a meeting.
Let's see a recap of team meeting with Copilot.
Imagine you have an appointment that conflicts with your weekly business review. What if you could do both? With Copilot, you can opt to follow a meeting. After the meeting ends, Copilot will summarize what you missed. You'll get a notification in Teams when the recap is ready. This recap will highlight content that was shared, summarized notes, and any action items for you or others whose names were mentioned. You see that one of your customers was discussed, and you want to learn more. You can ask Copilot clarifying questions, and it provides a detailed response. It can tell you why a certain decision was made, and gives you helpful context. You can even ask Copilot what other solutions were considered, and it provides citations from the transcript so you can see where Copilot drew these conclusions. It's a huge time saver.
Huge time saver when we say that it's all in the Teams. I also have one more video for business chats in the team. Let me play it for you all.
Business Chat works across all your data and apps to help you do things you've never been able to do before. Let's say you're preparing for a customer meeting. You start by asking Copilot to summarize all your recent customer interactions, meetings, content you've shared, any issues, and deliverables. Copilot works across your calendar, emails, chats, documents, and meetings to find all the pertinent information. Now you've got a concise summary, complete with citations. You can hover over the citations to verify sources or learn more. You know product lead times are likely to come up in the conversation, so you ask Copilot to help. Copilot combs through all your documents, meetings, emails, files, and company resources to get you what you need. With Copilot, you're always prepared.
I hope that till now, the videos, the demos which we have shown, that makes you excited to work on the Copilot. So I reached to the end of the summary for the session. So we discussed that what is Copilot for M365. And I'm just telling you that the summary is created with the help of Copilot only. And from all the slides, Copilot helped me in creating a summary page. So we discussed also how Copilot for M365 work. We have seen the compose and summarize documents with Copilot in Work, Outlook, and also we have seen for the PowerPoint, Teams as well. These are the few learning resources you can click and you can store with you. If you want to go and understand more on Work Trade Index, please scan this. I've also included a document for Copilot for M365, which will give you a complete brief about the features and the offering which we have and the power which Copilot is giving to us. And the third QR code is for all the videos which I've shared today. If you want to go and watch them again, this is the link for you to go for. And the last, thank you so much for attending this session. And this is a QR code for my LinkedIn profile. Please feel free to connect with me. I will be happy to help you in your Copilot learning journey. See you all on LinkedIn and have a nice day. Take care, all of you. Thank you once again, Delhi team, for allowing me to deliver my session. And especially thanks to Aroh and Dhruvin. Thank you once again.